Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, and a little bit of me this morning. Good morning, beautiful people. And I'm sorry if I don't sound excited. I am. I'm excited to be here. But I had some dental work there yesterday, and so my mouth is a little tender. So, nonetheless, I have our affirmation for this morning, as well as I got us is it a well-being card? No, it's a wild offering card. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As well as a card from the Sacred Forest. So, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. So, first off, if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And so, my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful for them, so that the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. So, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Again, like I said, I have our affirmation. Good morning, Miss K. Good morning, beautiful. Um, Again, I know it probably sounds a little funny. I'm not as excited and high pitched. I had some dental work done yesterday, and my mouth is a little sore, and so um. Nonetheless, I am still going to do my due diligence to be excited. I am excited to be here, you guys. I'm just a little bit, my mouth is just a little sore. So, nonetheless, um, our affirmation for this morning is I bless with love all the money that passes through my hands. I bless with love all the money that passes through my hands. Absolutely. Every dollar that we touch, we're grateful for it. We bless that money and we keep it moving. We don't hold on to it, but we definitely bless the money. So that guess what? When it reaches its next destination, maybe it'll be a blessing to somebody else. So I bless my money. I'm happy and I'm grateful for all of the funds that I'm been able to make and keep up with the stuff that I have to do. And so I'm definitely not complaining at all. And I hope that everything is working out for you guys as well, because I know we get in a spot of being stagnated sometimes, and we have things that take place and we feel like we're losing, but you're not. I promise you, you're not losing. Sometimes you're just standing still because they need to work some things out. And so I guess on here this morning, they wanted me to encourage you to not lose faith in their ability to turn things around. And I guess the reason that I'm able to tell you that, I went to the dentist. I went to the dentist Friday, the first time. Um, and I have dental insurance or whatever the case may be. I had a tooth that had cracked or whatever, and the lady says, "Hey, um, we're gonna we're gonna go in and we'll see if we can save the tooth, because you know how dentists are. They're always trying to save the tooth." And I'm talking about how they show up and show out for you, because the whole thing was is that I had already saved the tooth 10 years ago. And the lady told, so I tell the lady when I get there, "Hey, just go ahead and pull it out. It's cool. Don't worry about it." "No, no, 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 no. I'm gonna try to save it." So she tells me, "Pay $380." That was for them to redo the tooth and root canal and putting a crown on the tooth or whatever the case may be. Okay. So I paid the $380. That was Friday. I already told you what they told me. I knew the tooth needed to come out. I knew it when I got there because they already told me, "Hey, Teresa, prepare your mind because you're going to have to get this tooth pulled." I already knew this. Not because I had seen something, because they had already told me. So I get home Friday after she done poke prodded, numb my mouth up, got me looking crazy, or whatever the case may be. And guess what happens? She calls me back. Well, I looked at the x-ray and I seen a little something up here and this and this. So you don't have to come in because we're gonna have to pull the tooth out. What I told them to do Friday, anyways. So I go back yesterday and she does another x-ray. She looks at it and she says, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and pull that out. You got some infection going on," which is okay. I'm okay with that. But where's my $380 for this tooth that you was finna build up that now you're finna take out my mouth? because I didn't have $380 to spend, you guys. But if it's going to be for my health, if it's going to be to help me to improve myself or whatever the case may be, then I'm going to spend that money so that I don't be hurting or whatever the case may be. And so I didn't absolutely have $380 to give to those people. And the universe knew that I didn't have it. But they knew that, hey, she don't take care of business anyways because I had already paid them that money. That lady last night had to refund me $331 because I got insurance. They was working, they was trying to work the mess out of my insurance to the point where I was going to have to pay $999 for. I was like, oh no, this is not going to work. But the universe showed out and they said, hey, sweetheart, first of all, you got insurance. Second of all, listen, you already knew this thing got to go. We're going to take that on out your mouth and it ain't going to cost you no arm and no leg. They show out. And they give us our stuff back when it ain't supposed to be gone. I just told you guys I didn't have $380 to give to anybody. I didn't have that. But guess what? They gave me $330 of it back. So that's what they mean, the money that if you bless your money and you take care of your business, they'll give it back, sweetheart. They do all the time. And so I give you guys these little tidbit stories that I be having about what be going on with me so that you guys can see. And the funny thing is that the tooth, it was right here. It's right here. So when she was pulling it, I could feel her pulling, like it felt like my eye socket, I swear. So, but all is well this morning. Everything is in divine order. We will be just fine. I am just fine. I'm up. I'm dressed because I got to go to work. So I'm going to get it cracking this morning. It's going to be a terrific Tuesday. It said, throw it out the door. What it say? Good morning, beauties. All the money that flows past your hands will be a blessing. Because today is throw it out Tuesday. Throw all that stuff that don't mean nothing to you, that ain't serving your better purpose. Throw it out the door Tuesday. Today. Throw it out. And as I'm talking to you, and Miss K, listen, sometimes it be like this. Sometimes they be like, listen, we need some one-on-one, some love, some whatever the case may be. Listen, courage, baby. Whatever it is, we both need it. Because we are the only two on this line this morning, so we both need courage. And we need courage to keep pushing forward. And I'm going to read what it says. It says, divine courage is not the absence of fear. Did you hear that? Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going. You hear that? It's not the absence of fear. It's the nudge that tells you to keep going. Do it. Don't worry. All will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear divine, may I feel your courage and your will. So, guess what? They keep telling us, even in the midst of where we had those fears at, where we stagnated, where we trying to figure it out, where we don't know exactly what's going on. They say, hey, just have the courage to keep going, to keep doing it, not to worry about it. And I know that's hard sometimes. It's hard for me, Miss K. I'm not going to sit here and lie. It's hard for me as a human being to know that I have bills and responsibilities to take care of, and I'm not able to take care of those things. So they said, but have courage enough to know that if you put it out here in the atmosphere, we're going to take care of it for you. And that's where I had to step in at. It is. And I had to learn that, hey, no matter what it looks like on the surface, no matter what people see, they're going to take care of it. I got to have courage that they are going to take care of exactly what they say they're going to take care of. They're going to do exactly what they say they're going to do. And that means stepping out of the fear and stepping into faith. And that's what I have to do. I have to walk around with faith the size of a mustard seed in order for me to just keep that courage. keep it, because it's definitely hard. It's definitely hard. I'm not gonna sit here and portray like living this life is all golden and we don't have problems. But guess what? You gotta have some courage to move forward. And that's all we got. That's right. That's all we got. You got to be able to move forward. You're like, listen, I understand that I'm having some issues and some problems right now, but nonetheless, I'm gonna keep pushing forward because trouble don't last always. And so it's gonna be okay. Everything is in divine order. It will definitely be okay. I know you don't see it right now because sometimes I don't either. But guess what? I know that they're gonna work it out. I know they're gonna work it out because they do nothing less than that. Nothing less than that. So even when I can't see the straight path, they be like, "We got you. We're gonna guide you right on through this darkness." And then, hey, what is it today? And any other day, Miss K, we had a card jump out the deck, and the funny thing is, the card is chaos. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Miss Wanda. How are you feeling this morning? I hope all is in divine order with you, sweetheart. And just in case anybody is getting on here and they trying to figure out, ooh, I love it. I love it. Um, I had some dental work done yesterday, and my mouth is still a little swollen, and so I'm excited, but I don't sound so excited. So I'm just explaining to you guys. This is the card that jumped off the deck, Miss K. Storm, Spirit, Chaos. But right with that chaos, here it is. They got trust again. Crystal Cave, trust. Hmm. So let's get it. And all I keep getting in the midst of there, yeah, it's starting to get a little cooler and it's raining today too, Miss Wanda. Yeah. So here it is with the chaos. It says a fierce and massive storm has overtaken the forest. Trees are whipping back and forth, and a torrent of rain pounds your head and shoulders. Crashes of thunder shake the earth as ragged shards of lightning illuminate the dark woods. Hmm. It says this card acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos. Because you know what? Sometimes we don't feel like stuff is right unless we shake stuff up. And I don't know if I'm talking to somebody on the line or not, but the funny thing is that my husband used to do it all the time. Um, if I was happy, if I was happy, he would do something to cause chaos. And then when I talked to him about it, he would say, well, you was just too happy. Some people don't like to see you happy. And that's funny because I had never heard that shit before. But here it is. I'm explaining to you how a man that so much loved me, so much didn't want to see me happy, so he would cause problems. He would cause freaking chaos because I was too happy. Hmm. Spiritual chaos allows for the dissolution of outmoded beliefs, so expansive, energetic life force energy can fill your life. If you are experiencing upheaving right now, know that the underlying energy is restorative. So if you are experiencing stuff that just make you sick to be around, they said just know that that stuff is upheaving and it's coming up and you don't want to be around it because underlining there, um you got restorative energy that you trying to get this stuff out. That's just like when they say you eat something, you get food poisoning, your stomach already know that, hey, I don't like that. Your body already know that, hey, I don't like this. I don't like this feeling. I don't like what's going on with me. I don't like this chaos. And it started to purge that shit out of you. It purge it away from people. You be like, I got to get away from this person. You start to think and feel that I need to move because I can't deal with this. It says embrace it. Embrace it rather than deny or suppress it. You're being healed on all levels. So embrace when they tell you, hey, you don't need to be bothered with that person no more. You don't need to do these things no more. You don't, they said embrace that. Because sometimes what we do is we suppress it and we be bothered with people or we be bothered with situations just because we can, just because we feel like we have to. They say you are being healed on other levels. I have been healed on levels where, guess what? I told you, if certain stuff used to happen, I used to pop off so scandalous. I used to act a damn fool. And then they say, hey, you figure out in the midst of that chaos, baby girl, you don't got to do that. I just told y'all the other day how I wanted to go down to a motorcycle club yesterday and I wanted to act a fool. But God said, hey, I'm going to let you see the after effects. He let me see, hey, listen, you got too much to lose, baby girl. Sometimes in the middle of that chaos, they have you thinking, you got too much to lose. And the people that you battling ain't got nothing to lose. And so they're going to fight real hard because they don't got nothing to lose. You going to fight hard because you got everything to lose. They said, get out of that chaos. Because don't nobody want to be in something like that. It says, of course, take time to find the calm in the storm. What did I tell y'all I did? In the midst of me being pissed off about everything that was going on with my daughter, with the stuff, with the bike, with they said, hey, take a moment and sit back and sit in that storm, but find a calm space in there. And that's exactly what I did because they was talking to me through the process and said, hey, Teresa, we got it. I know you upset. I know you want to see something happen, but you gotta wait a minute, babe. And I took that because I could have. We have choices. I could have stepped out of that. I could have did my own thing. And here it is. I'm gonna take this card because it says trust too. They said in the midst of the chaos, find your calm in the storm. They said, but also understand that the chaos can be beneficial in many ways because it give you that kick in your ass to get up. In the midst of some chaos, you know where you've been sitting still, that chaos get your brain to clicking, it get it to moving, it give you that kick in your ass sometimes that you got to get up and get moving. You understand? And so they didn't say entertain the chaos. They said sometimes chaos gives you the benefits that you need. It can activate your creative life force. Didn't I just say that? Because it make you move. It said alternatively, if your life is too calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be time to create some chaos in your life. Try doing something differently. Step out of your old routines. If you are always early, be late. Beneath the surface, profound shifts and transformations are occurring. And this is funny because I had to learn that too. I am an on time person. 15 minutes early is on time and on time is late. That's me. And this is funny because they said, hey, try being late sometimes. And my son talked to me about that. He like, Mama, we always the first person at the family get together and the last people to leave. And so I had to work on trying to be not even late, but at least just on time. You get what I'm saying? So that um I can be of help to my son because he don't like to be super early, but also it made a transformation in me. It made people stop expecting me 15 minutes early. It made them to start thinking, hey, maybe she got something going on too, where she got to be not late but on time. It says, although many assume that nothing good comes from a massive storm, every part of nature has value. For example, down trees provide habitat for many kinds of animals, and lightning helps fertilize the soil. There's enough electrical energy in lightning to separate the nitrogen atoms in the air, which fall to the earth with the rain and combine with minerals to form nitrates, a type of fertilizer. Look for the silver lining and the current upheaving. So they said in the midst of the problem you have, in the midst of the chaos that's going on, they said look for the silver lining. So in the midst of what I got going on, in the midst of taking the roof man to court, in the midst of my daughter having to go through the issue with the young lady about the motorcycle, guess what? The silver lining is that they still working in the background. We haven't done anything wrong. We're not doing anything wrong. But they also, the devil also give you a spot where you can check out. Because the other day was the day I could have checked out. I could have went here and I could have acted a whole fool. You get it? Which would have messed up my daughter's court case probably. And would maybe messed up my court case probably. You see what I'm saying? When we work out of pure emotion and not thinking about what we doing in the middle of that chaos, it can bring problems. But guess what it did in the midst of that chaos? Because I got pictures that show she was saying that she didn't have a motorcycle and all of this stuff. Guess what? I was able to retrieve pictures. So even in the midst of that chaos, they gave me a leg up. You get what I'm saying? Even in the midst of chaos, they gave us a leg up because I wasn't so focused on the chaos, and I'm lying. I was focused on the chaos, but I wasn't so focused that I couldn't move forward. I allowed myself to talk myself down and to trust the process. And so, in the midst of that chaos, the silver lining is that I got pictures. We got pictures where she was at, where she was doing, and it's more recent. So, yeah, we didn't want to do stuff like that. We don't want to end up like that. But guess what? It happens. Good morning, Miss Dow. Good morning, beautiful. The Crystal Caves. It says trust. Hmm. It says you stand before the cave, but you cannot see in. Although you don't know what to expect, certitude is rising within you. You know that you are a moment. You are meant to go forward. You know that you are safe. You take a deep breath in and you take the first step. So they saying trust the process. That is what they're saying. They say even when you can't see, trust the process. So even in the midst of that fucking chaos I just told you about, trust the freaking process. Trust. I can't see how the ending is gonna come out. I'm telling you guys that I don't know what the ending is gonna be like, but I trust the process. I trust that I am doing the right things in order to yield the right results. I'm trusting the process. I could have took it into my own hands, but I'm trusting that they will take care of it. It says caves have long been considered secret passageways to sacred powers and forces. Certain shamanic initiations occurred in caves because they were thought to be places where your intuition could be activated because it's a quiet, closed off place. She said caves are places where your intuition can be activated. And they say that because it's quiet. Your closet can be a place where your intuition can be activated because it's quiet. The appearance of this card is a message to believe in your intuition. Didn't I just tell you them talking to me the other day, sitting there with all of this steam I had going on inside of me like a choo-choo train? I'm ready to get it. They said, hey, don't worry about that. We're going to take care of that. And I trusted my intuition that everything is going to be in divine order. Everything is fine. Yes, I live 2 minutes from the place. I could have went and acted a fool, but I didn't. It says no matter where it takes you, have faith in yourself and know that you're divinely guided. Have faith in yourself and know that you are divinely guided. You are divinely guided. Even when you have doubts, trust your feelings about others and about situations. They're exactly where you need them to be. Trust yourself about others and about your situation. I just explained that to you. How I trusted the process in the midst of some chaos where I could have went sideways. But I trust the process. I trust my intuition and I trust my feelings. I trust that they are exactly where they need to be at. It says trust is the foundation of the ability to manifest. Everything was created because someone believed that it was possible. Everything was created because someone believed that it was possible. And patience is absolutely critical in the application of this principle. Change can happen in a heartbeat, but some things require time. Please be patient and know that it will happen. Whatever receives, it says, whatever receives your care and attention will flourish. Whatever you give your attention to, if you give your attention to negative stuff, then it will flourish. Whatever you are giving your attention to, even in the midst of your chaos, it's going to flourish. They said, believe you've planted your seeds. Now give them time to grow. I planted my seed in that spot in Arizona. I planted my seed. Now I have to give it time to grow. I have to make the money. I have to the map out the plan. I gotta figure out electricity. I gotta figure out water. But I also gotta be freaking patient. Cause that's chaotic for me. Cause it's a whole lot going on, but I gotta be patient. Cause I know what they told me. I know that. Hey, my mind say it got a time frame. They say, hey, don't put us on no time frame, cause shit might go a little different. But that's okay. It's okay. I've planted a seed, and I am going to flourish and watch it grow. I am going to get where I'm trying to get to because that is, I trust the process. Even in the midst of the chaos that I be having going on, like I told you, they never let me down. Whenever I say I need some money, here, they come through, look at me. I'm dressed to go to work. They gonna come through. It says, in cultures throughout the world, the cave represents the womb, a source of life. They are where earlier humans sought shelter and protection. In the depth of a cave, know that you are safe and protected. That's just like if you went and got in your closet, you feel safe and protected. When you close that door, you don't feel like anything can get to you because guess what? The door is closed. Unless somebody come through that door, you ain't worried about it. Just like in a cave, when you go inside of a cave, it may be a dark place or whatever the case may be, but you start to feel protected and you feel a little secure. You want to know why? Because outside of somebody coming from the other end of the cave, unless it's blocked all the way off, that one way you came in, you ain't worried about nothing because I'm protected. So all I got to do is focus on this door where I came in at. You got shelter and you're protected. And so they said, in the midst of everything you got going on, trust the process. Trust that even in this chaos, even in the stuff that we got going on, it's going to be okay. Just trust the process. Have courage to be able to move forward. These were our cards today. Chaos, trust, and courage. Because in the middle of chaos, you got to trust them and have courage to be able to move forward. So here it is. They put the whole little sentence together. In the middle of your chaos, they got to trust the process to move forward. And you got to have courage. You got to have courage. You got to know that even the faith of the size of a mustard seed, everything is in divine order. They are definitely working for you. And I like I said, I tell you guys these stories about stuff that go on with me so that you can recognize that first of all, I'm not almighty, that I'm just a human being having a spiritual experience just like everybody else. But guess what? I get attacked with the same stuff you guys do too. I can go ahead and pop off just like everybody else. Stuff piss me off just like everybody else. But I make decisions that in the midst of the chaos that I'm gonna trust the process that they gonna work it all the way out for me. Where I ain't had to lay these hands, because sometimes I do want to. They say, hey, you don't have to do that. We got you. Everything is good. Even when you don't think it is. We working it out. Even when you don't think it is. It's okay because you put it in the atmosphere. You asked us for it. You said this what you want, and that's what we doing. I said this what I want, and this is what they're doing. And so if I can do nothing else, I am going to continuously come on this live and show you how they work through me, for me, so that I can not just help myself, so that I can help others. Because you guys have the same power that I have. You have the same intuition. You have all of these things going on. And I want you to know that you guys are great. And even when you think that you're failing and you're not doing the right things, you are. Everything is in divine order. You are doing absolutely marvelous. And when you feel like you ain't doing right, that means pick your shit up and get yourself together. Because it's you that's feeling like you ain't doing right. You see what I'm saying? Self-care. Self. You. Yourself feeling like. So you the only person that can change that. So even in the midst of your chaos, trust the process and know that you have courage to keep moving forward, you guys. Again, I want to thank you guys for putting up with me being able to talk like this today. Because I told you my mouth is sore. I went to the dentist, and so I probably don't sound too excited, but I am. I am very excited about what God is doing for us, what the goddesses, the universe is doing for us. And I want you to be excited too. I love you guys so very much. Go out and what I tell you is throw it out Tuesday. Throw that stuff on out. Everything that don't serve you, all the chaos, all the doubt, all of that. Throw it out the door. Because everything that passed through your hands is going to be a blessing. I love you guys so very much. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so I'll be here to give you guys the card of the day. Go out. Be a blessing, not just to yourself, but to other people. Because guess what? You're going to shine regardless if they see it or not. So go out and be great. I love you guys so very much, and I'll definitely see you tomorrow for the card of the day. Bye-bye. Have a great day.